welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate it as always. Today we're going to be reviewing something really special. I hope it's special. I'm really excited about it, and that is the new multi-chromatic pressed eyeshadow pigments from a brand called JD Glow Cosmetics. If you're not familiar with JD Glow Cosmetics, they are an indie cosmetic brand that is based out of my hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So they are relatively new. I want to say a couple of years old. I've been following them on Instagram for quite a while. And believe it or not, they have been putting out some killer products. They put out a multi-chromatic liquid eyeliner that is waterproof, that is really good. I bought 2 or 3 of them when they came out, I don't know, 6 months or so ago. On the Instagram page, when I saw that they were coming out with multi-chromatic eyeshadows, I had to buy them. It was no ifs, ands, or buts. It had to be done. A multichromatic pigment or a multichromatic eyeshadow is supposed to perform very similarly to a duochrome, except the multichrome is supposed to shift in all types of different colors. So like a red to orange to green to blue, for example, or from a purple to a pink to a orange to a bronze or something like that. Instead of like a blue to a black or a blue to a brown, it does all types of colors throughout the spectrum. Right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you the prices. If you buy them individually, they are $16 a piece. However, they do provide a bundle, so you can get a bundle of all 5, and it's $75. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you'll know that my old school way of swatching was to do a really quick finger swatch and then to go in with a brush swatch with like a Veramona color switch. This is not a Veramona color switch. This is like a knockoff brand I've gotten. I think I got it free with a something or other. But it's really good for cleaning off your brushes, like in between swatches and use. So the first shade we're going to be swatching is the shade Urgent. And this is what it looks like. It is a very pretty color. It's got a lot of shift to it. It's really pretty. And this one shifts from a bronzy copper to a red, fuchsia, gold, and green, and I totally see it. It's so very pretty. So I want to do it on camera completely. So I have a clean finger. Oh, it's super soft. Oh my word. That is glorious. All right, here we go. Y'all, I'm gonna do a little dabby dab. Let me try a different brush. Okay, this is a Real Techniques brush. So I'm gonna just try this again. I mean, it helped a little bit, but not much. Okay, I'm gonna try it with a glitter base. I'm just gonna put the NYX Pigment Primer on here, and I'm gonna try it with that. See if I can get a little bit more like oomph out of it with the brush. So I'm gonna go back to the BH Cosmetics one. Here we go. It didn't really help much. Okay, so the next shade that I'm going to be trying out, this is called A Lot, but it is a purple that flashes pink, orange, blue, and deep bronze, which I would completely agree with. It's just a stunning shade. Very pretty. So clean finger. Just gonna dive in. Ooh, that is gorgeous. It swatches out so pretty on the finger. It just doesn't work with a brush. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna go in with the brush and just a little dabby and see if this one performs any better. Nope, it doesn't. I mean, maybe a little bit. So I just cleaned off my arm, and I did notice that it kind of leaves behind a black base, which is, I guess, why it's super vibrant. So I'm just going to kind of start over with a clean arm and do the swatches of the rest of them. So the next color is called Money Moves, and this is what it looks like. And it flashes from grass green to lime, olive, mint, and gold. And in person, it is absolutely stunning. It's just a very beautiful, like a chartreuse that is, it's just very unique. I could see this being used very nicely in an inner corner or really all over the lid, a nice halo eye. It would be really pretty. Once again, it is very soft. And this is what it looks like. Oh, that color is just so pretty. This one is a little bit better. It kind of deposited a lot of the color up here, but it also brought it down some too. So I think this one is going to be a little bit easier to blend with a brush if you choose to put it on that way. All right, the second to last one is called No Way. And when you look at this shade in person, you're like, no flipping way. This is just, I think this is like the standout shade. It flashes from fuchsia to purple, gold, and then green. And I would say that is very true. From the side, it looks very green. From like straight on, it looks very like fuchsia, hot pink. So let's get into the swatches. Just packing it on my brush and see if I can get some payoff with this one. Not really. So now we're on to the last one, and this is the shade Yeah, I like it. It's really, really pretty. This one flashes from deep teal to purple, blue, pink, green, and gold. All of these are super, super soft. Very, very pretty. Let's put it just a little bit more. So I didn't feel like I swatched it good enough. Okay. This one is really pretty. It's just not as shimmery in person, which is kind of odd because it looks like the most shimmery in the pot. This one really doesn't do much either. So I'm going to guess the best way to apply these is probably going to be with your fingers. Oh no. I just realized that I had stuff in my teeth this whole entire time. So if you saw that I had like food in my teeth, I'm so, so sorry. I had to eat and I apologize. Okay, now that we got all of the swatches and stuff out of the way, now let's get to trying them on the eyes. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go in with is Urgent, and that is this one. And I'm just going to kind of put it all over the lid and then blend it out a little bit into the crease. Okay, hold that thought. I'm just going to use my fingers because the brush just isn't stirring the Kool-Aid, if you know what I'm saying. So, got about that much on my finger, which is quite a bit. And I'm just going to kind of pat it. Oh, Lord, have mercy. That is really pretty, but I do have to blend it out, so please excuse. Just kind of blending out the edges here, so it's nice and seamless. A lot of fallout, a lot of fallout. I'm just going to say that right away. So if you use this, do your foundation last, like my friend always tells me, but I never listen because my brain just doesn't work like that. With the brush, it does blend out very well. I don't have any problems with it skipping around. It blended into that transition shade without any problem. And that was one of the concerns that I had was, is it going to like kind of repel the powder underneath it? But it really didn't. So the next color I'm going to pack on top and kind of in the middle is the shade No Way. And once again, I'm just going to use my fingers. So I'm going to pack it right there in the center of the lid, just to add a pop of color. The reflectivity does get lost a little bit. It just, I mean, it's there. I do see it, but it's just not as apparent on my eyelid as it is on like a smooth surface, like a finger or an arm. I'm going to try this third shade on top and see if I can really get it to pop. And this is the shade So this is like the purple teal color. And I want to see if I can really make that like purple and the blue stand out with the green. The last shade that I'm going to use, I'm going to put it on my inner corner right here. And this is Money Moves. So I'm going to see if I can get my fat fingers into this small little crevice here without doing too much damage. Just to finish it off, I'm going to add Money Moves underneath as well. I'm going to try one more thing. I want to pack a little bit more of a lot. Just on there. Not even sure if I use this shade. but why not, you know? I'm gonna take a clean blender brush and I'm just kind of clean up that edge a little bit, make it look a little bit neater. I'm gonna finish up the other eye, put on a little bit of mascara, and then I'm gonna give y'all my final thoughts. Okay, so down to the final thoughts. What do I think about these eyeshadows? I think they are extremely beautiful. They are very unique. The formula is very soft, it's very buttery, they're very pigmented. They have a lot of wow factor. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's just absolutely beautiful, very unique, very eye-catching, and I mean, who wouldn't want a rainbow on their eyeballs? I mean, let's be real. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like since I used every single color that I have, wouldn't I be able to achieve the exact same look using shimmer eyeshadows? Just regular, like out of a palette, shimmer eyeshadows, just the same color, greens and reds and pinks and purples and oranges. I think that you can achieve the exact same look with a cheaper product. And that's what I'm gonna say as my final thoughts. As hard as it is to say that, and I want to desperately support a hometown Baton Rouge, Louisiana brand. I mean, they're an indie brand. I wanna show my support. And if you're looking for a really, really cool liquid liner, check out their eyeliners. They're multi-chromatic and they're waterproof. However, I just don't see the average person getting a lot of use out of these. Yes, they're a novelty. They are kind of a spur of the moment. They're going to be interesting right now. But when you get down to the nitty gritty of things and whether or not it's something that you're going to use from day to day, I don't see that happening for the average consumer. I was a makeup artist from 2005 till 2016. I know how to work with eyeshadows. I know what it takes to blend them. I know what it takes to pack them on. Could I have used a mixing medium to make it do a little bit better? Yes, but I still think the outcome would have been generally the same. If I were to choose like 3 out of the 5 or even 2 out of the 5 that I thought performed the best, I would have to say No Way, A Lot, and Money Moves were probably my 3 favorite. This one in particular I thought was really interesting and it performed the best. It went on the easiest and the cleanest on the inner corners of the eyelid. If you do decide to pick these up, keep in mind they are $16 a piece. That does not include shipping and tax. And JD Glow Cosmetics has a no return policy. So if you buy it, you are stuck with it whether you like it or not. And, you know, that's just the way it is with indie brands, and I understand that. So that's going to do it for this JD Glow Cosmetics multi-chromatic eyeshadow review. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, that's going to do it. I hope y'all have a fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world, and I'll see y'all very, very soon. Bye.